Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be testing the Intel Arc Pro B70 32GB GPU in some Blender rendering and viewport performance tests. At the end of the video, we'll summarize all the results and compare them to other GPUs. Okay, let's talk about the test bench real fast. This computer uses the 9700X AMD Ryzen 7. I have 64 gigs of RAM at 6400 megathreads per second, and our Arc Pro B70 GPU. And I do have resizable bar enabled, and it's got full 16 lanes of PCIe Gen 5. So let's start with the rendering tests. This is the classroom scene. On the screen, I have the render devices selected, and you can see we have our Arc Pro B70 with Ombre selected. So I'll just click render, and you can watch the temperature on the top right of the screen, as well as the GPU fan speed. This one only took 20.4 seconds. Next up is the barbershop scene. So I will just click render on this, and then I will speed up the video. Okay, and this one took right under 2 minutes. Next is the Lone Monk scene. This one is really heavy, so once I start it here, I'll speed it up quite a bit. Okay, and this one came in at 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And finally, we have the Scanland scene. Okay, and this one comes in at 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay, so next we're going to run the viewport test here. This is a custom file. I'm going to pick a different one soon. If I can find one that is available on Blender's website, I'll use that. But you can see here we have the B70 with the Vulkan backend, and I'm curious to see how it does in Blender 5.1. I've had some weird viewport results since Blender 5 came out, but I'm just going to basically play this, and we'll watch the FPS counter here at the top of the screen. And it's in the red text. But it looks like it's around 3.3 to 3.5 frames per second. And I would expect a little more out of these recent GPUs I've tested, so I'm going to have to dig into that. But I actually think I found today that it might be a bit of a bug based on having like hair or curves in the scene. So I'm going to make a different version of this exact file with no curves in it and see if that fixes the problem. Because they are not enabled, obviously. You can't see them, but people are saying that might be part of the problem. So for this one, I'm just going to record probably 3.3 frames per second. Looks to be about the average. Okay, so now I'm going to run the Blender Open Data Benchmark. I'm going to run Blender 5.1 version because I have those files already. So I'll just work through the menu here real quick. And we're going to run it on the B70. And this one does take a couple minutes, so I will speed it up here. Here are the results. I will type these out into the spreadsheet so you can see them a little better. Okay, so let's go through all of the results here real quick. So for each of these, I have highlighted the Pro B70 results in this darker blue here. So starting off with the classroom scene, you can see the B70 ran this scene in about 20.4 seconds, which puts it just behind the AI Pro R9700 from AMD. These are both 32 gig cards, but the Arc Pro is quite a bit cheaper. So that is an interesting result. Also, a side note, I will update this shortly after I film this video and put all of this data onto the shared Google Drive sheet. Next up is the barbershop scene. This one took 120 seconds on the B70, which puts it just a couple seconds faster than an RTX 5050. This one is a little disappointing. It's quite a bit further behind the R9700, and even my old RTX 2080 Ti Kingpin beats the Arc Pro B70 by a little bit. Next up is the Lone Monk scene. It took 174 seconds on this GPU. When you look at these numbers, be careful. There's this big yellow box on the side that kind of explains what's going on, but all of the NVIDIA results are skewed. So be careful with that. I still have to go back and rerun a bunch of these. As far as Intel, Apple, and AMD, which do not have access to the open shading language checkbox, we can still compare those results fine. So the B70 took 174 seconds. That puts it about 30 seconds behind the AMD AI Pro R9700. So it's approximately similar performance per dollar, and they are both 32 gig GPUs. So I think those two are pretty useful to compare. If you're looking for this much VRAM, those might be two that you're interested in looking at. The 7900 XTX still to this day looks like a good option with 24 gigs of VRAM. If you can find them, which you probably can't. Finally, the scanline scene. It took 100 seconds on the B70, which actually makes it slightly slower than an Intel Arc A770. And it loses to the RTX 3060, and it's about 14% slower than the AI Pro R9700. So look these over, but again, I will share the results on the Google Sheets. Next up, we'll talk about the viewport performance. And so this is the one I was talking about. I don't know if it's Blender 5 or what it is. Viewport performance seems to be a little slow, and I don't know if it's just certain brands or what is going on, but it affected the M5 Max that I tested a few weeks ago as well. So the B70 only gets about 3.3 frames per second, and you can compare that up and down the list here. But for instance, in rendering, it's been pretty close to the AI Pro R9700, but in this case, on Blender 4.5, the AMD GPU was about 4 times faster in viewport performance, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I think these latest results on Blender 5 and really Blender 4.5 and higher have all kind of shown fairly underperformant results for the tests that I've done since then, so I'll have to investigate this more. I did read online that this might be caused by having a bunch of curve objects, so like hair strands basically, might be causing this, even though they're not enabled for the test. I think there's a bug with it. Like I said earlier, I'm going to go and get rid of all of those and see if it changes the viewport performance. And then I will make another video and kind of report back. Finally, I have the Blender Open Data Benchmark results. And so this column here is the summary of the scores for each of the scenes. The B70 totals about 3,250 points. And so that puts it just behind an RTX 5060 and just slightly ahead of the RX 9070 XT and the R9700. This is one of the better tests for this GPU relatively, but it's pretty far behind some similar hardware. A good example would be the RTX 5060 Ti, which beats it by at least 30% and costs half as much as this GPU. So based on all the pricing, and everything's crazy, and I know that nothing makes any sense in the markets anymore, but it really looks like they're just selling people VRAM anymore. So if you want 32 gigs, you're going to pay up a lot for it, no matter how slow the card is. I'd say in general, the Arc Pro series are decent GPUs, but they're not as fast as I would want to see for how much they cost. At least you have a little info in some real world tests. But that'll be it for this one. Go check out the Discord and let me know if you have any questions. But thanks for being here.